One of the biggest mistakes people ever made with me when I was formally diagnosed as being clinically depressed, severely anxious, depersonalized, and suicidal was not just coming clean about the reality of my condition. People instantly started putting time frames for my recovery, let me know that there are great opportunities to get better through medications and treatments. They hovered me with so much hope and they filled me with so much anticipation that this would soon be over, that when it didn't go according to plan and I became treatment resistant, I felt more suicidal and more helpless, more apathetic, more lost than I think I ever would have if someone had just told me the ugly truth about depression and anxiety. Sometimes it's just gonna suck. I am not trying to scare you. This is not supposed to be some really dark, depressing video to bring you down even further. If you're hurting, I'm sorry. Know first and foremost that I have been treatment resistant. I've dealt with long-lasting suicidal ideations and depression and anxiety and panic attacks. I've been hospitalized. I've gone through the gauntlet of cocktails of medications and treatments, and I get it. It's bad, and I should say first and foremost, there is hope. I am better now, mostly, and I survived. But that last word is what I want to sort of let you know a little bit more about today. Survival. No one wants to fucking say it. But really, what I think most people need more preparation with is the surviving. Not just all the hope and all the fluffy possibilities of getting better. You need to learn how to cope and how to survive when shit takes too long. When you can't do it any longer. When you don't think you can go on any further. I remember when they were like, you should be better in a month, and I didn't get better in a month. I was like, fuck, something's wrong with me. Don't worry, we'll try this medication. Within 3 or 4 weeks, you'll feel better. And then it didn't happen, and I just got further and further dug into this rabbit hole of destruction and despair. It's gonna suck. It's gonna fucking suck. Prepare yourself for that suck. Understand that you might respond quickly. You might respond slowly, but either way, days will feel like years, hours will feel like months, and minutes will feel like days sometimes. And what you need to prep for is that war, that battle. You need to arm yourself with information, people, support, rituals, schedules, tactics, whatever, to get you through, to cope. Because between the holistic treatments, between the meditating and the acupuncture, between the pharmaceutical options, between extreme things like ECT, there's suffering in the middle. There's coping. The best you can hope for often is something called negative happiness. You might feel less shitty. And no, I'm not speaking to you as if I know your specific situation. Obviously, there's a chance that you're going to get better quick. Maybe this isn't going to be long lasting, but for the people who are in it for a while, you need to understand that it's just going to hurt and you're going to suffer, but you can handle it. You can. You might not think you can handle it, but you can handle it. The will to survive is pretty incredible. But what you don't need is a bunch of people spitting fallacy at you about exactly how it's going to go. So if it goes incredibly smooth and you recover quickly and your time in that dark place is limited, thank God. Or thank whatever you believe in. That's a really great thing. But if you're like me and you're treatment resistant, I didn't start to make any real recovery till over a year into my clinical depression. Daily suicidal ideations, panic attacks galore. Could barely get out of bed some days. It was bad. It was bad. And I stopped believing people when they said that things might work. No one prepped me for just how bad it could get. So that's the ugly truth about depression. It's not like other things in the sense that the cause and effect of treatment is very mysterious given the person. And if you can prep yourself for the long haul, if and when it ends shorter, you'll be grateful. But you have to make sure hope and tools and resources outweigh pain. You can't rely too much on the potential of things. Rely on sound survival tactics. And when you get better, and I put an extra special emphasis on the word when you get better, you won't care that it hurts so bad. For me, what helped me survive, so I can just leave you with a little bit of something that you can build off of, was a support system, a very intricate support system, a routine and a schedule, counseling and therapy, and constantly striving to control what I could. And then just surviving. It's really important that you remember that a lot of people have come before you and made it through the other side. Focus on the millions of people that have come and then succeeded and made it through. Remember that you can't necessarily trust your own thoughts. And remember that you're going to be in it for a fight, but you can handle it. Just be brave. I feel like bravery is an understated quality that everyone who suffers with mood disorders needs to encompass in their life. Bravery. So the moral of the story is this might suck a lot worse than people are telling you. It might not though, but it might suck worse than they're telling you. And you can still fucking take this shit. You can handle it. One day, 1 hour, 1 minute at a time, you can get through what you're going through, I promise. Just survive. And keep doing the next best thing. Control what you can. My name is Noah. Say what's up in the comments. Let me know your story. I love learning from you guys. I appreciate you. And I hope you understood the context of this video. I wasn't trying to bring you down. I was just trying to prep you. I just want you to understand. Because too many people sugar-coated this shit with me, and it didn't help. It really didn't. Take care.